Let's spend a few minutes and review the issue of honey. Honey is a curiosity because it seems, at least to the uninitiated like myself, that honey is made by bees, but the only thing that they can make the honey out of is themselves. Because the honey comes from the bees, and it's like milk coming from a cow. It's not part of the cow. The milk is not exactly in the cow, but it's from the cow. Similarly, the honey is from the bee. Now, we all know that bees are a non-kosher animal. And the rule is, hayotze min hatamei tamei. It's a Mishnah in Bechorot. It's something that comes from a non-kosher animal is also non-kosher. And therefore, the honey that's made by the bees should certainly be non-kosher. But if you look at the Shulchan Aruch in Siman Pei Aleph, 81, Yoredeya, Pei Aleph, Chet, says unequivocally and without conditions, Dvash Dvorim Mutar. The honey that comes from Dvorim, from bees, is permitted. There's no doubt about that, and there's really no disagreement about that as well. And then the Mechaber goes on and he says, Afal pi shegufei hadvarim me'uravim bo, even though the pieces of the living dvora, of the living bee, is somehow mixed into the honey, ukshemafrishim advash mehem mechamemin umartichin also. And when you kind of collect the dvash, you take the dvash away from the bees, then usually you warm it up and you boil it. Martichim otam imahem, and you're boiling up the honey that has, honey is yotze v'natamei, but it's somehow, we will ignore that for a moment. And in the honey, there are things that are really pieces of the dvora, which are not kasher. And so he says, in spite of that fact, mutar, mishum dehave notein tam livgam, because the stuff in the honey, the honey is mutar for some reason, right? And he doesn't discuss why the honey is mutar, but he says that the honey is mutar in spite of the fact that in the honey there might be pieces of bees actually there, and then you take the honey and you boil it up. So how can you say that the treif, that's the bee, is not somehow mixed in with the honey that you just boiled? Mishum dehave notein tam livgam. There's a rule in Yoredeya that if the mixture, the non-kosher part of the mixture that is being cooked together with the kosher part of the mixture is notein tam livgam, is in some way creates a unsavory, unnecessary kind of taste, which means that it lowers the value of the mixture, right? The stuff that you started out with is now, instead of being enhanced, is being limited, and then in such a case, notein tam livgam, we usually say that it's mutar. So that's what the Mechaber says, that since the mixing together of the bee's honey and the bee itself is notein tam livgam, it is mutar. More on that tomorrow.